Everything is awesome, including the Lego Movie. Everything's awesome. I like to overuse the word awesome, and I especially will be overusing it now because everything's awesome. And I'm doing it because there's a song in the movie called Everything's Awesome. So everything's awesome, and everything in the Lego Movie is awesome. This movie is awesome. Uh, yeah, everything about it is really. The Lego Movie is about an ordinary construction worker Lego guy voiced by Chris Pratt named Emmett, who he helps stop the bad guy from taking over the Lego world, who is Lord Business, voiced by Will Ferrell. And this movie is just overall a very delight. It's very fun and funny, and it's, if you've ever played with Legos in your life, it's very nostalgic. But even if you haven't, which I wasn't really into them as a kid, even if you haven't, this movie is still a delight and still a great movie, an awesome movie. Everything is awesome, literally, about this movie at least. It's very funny. It's got a lot of humor in it. It's almost non-stop laughs, pretty much. This movie, you will laugh. Even adults too. In fact, I think probably more than kids. There's a lot of kid humor too, but there's a lot of humor that I'm not really sure kids will really get, but adults will. Adults will appreciate it probably more than kids will. This movie, I think, appeals to basically everybody. It's very funny. A lot of its humor is poking fun at like tropes and cliches and like the movie world and stuff, and the humor in it is very smart and clever, and it's very funny. It's very almost non-stop. It's very well done, and the script and everything's very smart and very funny. You will laugh. And this movie is led by a very funny, talented cast, featuring Chris Pratt from Parks and Recreation, Elizabeth Banks, Liam Neeson, Will Arnett, Morgan Freeman, and Alison Brie, and Charlie Day, Jonah Hill. I think Nick Offerman, and I think that's about it, but maybe some other people too. And they were all very funny. Every single one of those actors I just listed, like I can't choose between any of their characters. They were all like equals, like favorites. I can't even pick one. They were all all the characters in this movie are great. And Will Ferrell. I forgot to say Will Ferrell, but Will Ferrell is fantastic in this movie too. Everybody in this movie is very funny, and those are all great actors, and they all provide great voices. That they all work very well for this movie. And yeah, this movie is awesome. Very awesome. And even more awesome than that, the story. I was surprised by the story. I was expecting all this funniness. I was expecting it to be funny from everything I've heard, but I wasn't expecting the story. This movie has a really deep and emotional and heartfelt story, and I'm seriously by the end of the story, you feel stuff. It gives you feels, and also it has a very powerful, effective message, a very positive message, and the whole story overall can be interpreted, you can look at it several different ways. There's the literal way, and then there's several other ways you can interpret the story and look at it. And it's very deep and very layered, and I was surprised by the story in a very good way. It's amazing. There's really nothing bad to say about the movie. If you give it a chance, I think you'll really enjoy it. You'll have a great time. You will have a fun time. It's a very fun movie. It's a delight to watch. It's very fun, funny, and it's got a great story, and there's nothing bad about it. I think my cousin Josh here should have seen it with me, but he's not here with me because he refused to see it. But he's missing out, man. This movie's awesome, and it looks great too. They use computer animation to make it look like it was all stop motion stuff with Legos, and everything's made to look like it looks like it actually is made out of Legos, and it does look like that. It actually uses computers, but it looks like everything's made out of Legos, and it works, and it looks awesome. It's unique. It looks very, very awesome. Awesome. Everything's awesome. And I guess that is about it for the Lego Movie. So overall, it is a fantastic, awesome movie. I highly recommend seeing it, no matter who you are. It has very wide appeal. The humor appeals to adults too. And it has a very universal message, and the story's great, and it it really is great. The characters, acting, script, everything's fantastic. There's nothing goes wrong with this movie. Everything's great. So definitely see the Lego Movie. I would have to give it like a solid A. It really is. It's awesome. Definitely check out the Lego Movie, and let me know what you think in the comments. And like and subscribe and share and all that fun stuff. And I'm Sky the Movie Guy, and that's all I've got. Lego Movie's awesome. Check it out.